So happy. I was jumping with joy on Sunday hearing your voice because I've never heard your voice. I only see you around. Thank you for joining me today. So today I'm talking about interesting discussion today, and it's going to be a little heated. So I must warn people before we start. So if you might not like what I'm going to say here, but however you look at it, we all have our opinions and we stand by what we say. So let your word be your stand. Let your word speak volume of who you are. Let your word define you as a person. Don't just say things based on what people are saying or based on hearsay and then you run with it. Make sure you have your information to verify. So why am I talking about Judy Austin and the online in-law? And I said, I wonder how people sleep at night. That is my conversation today. And who is Judy Austin? Judy Austin is a Nigerian actress, a movie maker, a director, and who recently married as a second wife to another Nigerian actor, Yule Edoche. Yule Edoche is known in Nigeria, especially coming from his father, who is a veteran in the Nollywood industry. So Judy and you got married in Nigeria, according to the news that we heard online. Yul has been married to his wife of many years, and God bless them with beautiful children. So people were shocked when Yul announced that he was welcoming a child, and at the same time marrying a new wife. People were like, "What was this guy looking for? What and all of that?" I'm not just going to go into all the details of what happened in the course of 1 year that we've all been talking about. Yule Edoche, May Edoche, Judy Austin, and then their new child. However, in recent times, things took a different tone in the sense that there is a loss in the family. Okay, Yule and May, the first wife, lost a child. And after that, everybody that I know that is even a content creator went into mood or money mood. Cry was all over the place. A lot of people cried and still crying, shedding tears. Each time you think about it, each time you remember that family, there is no way you're not going to cry. Because in one way or the other, the marriage of the second wife has brought the whole children of Yule Edoche to our very screen, our smartphone, internet, laptop, online, and what have you. We now get to know their faces. We get to know the children. In one way or the other, they are now in the face of the public. So when this news broke, had broken, like I said before. However, the news making round, or rather the online people, the online reaction was completely and totally very, 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 very mean, if I will use the word. Most of them did not consider that a young lad is lying cold somewhere. They came after the father of this boy with all manner of name callings. Those that could not call the father of the boy, which is Yule Edoche name, they came after the new wife, Judy. There is no kind of name, there is nothing unspeakable that has not been associated with Judy Austin. Why is Judy on my thumbnail? This morning, I was watching, YouTube suggested some videos to me, and the moment I clicked to listen to know what the post, because the title and the thumbnail will push you to like click on the video. So when I saw it, I said, what are they talking about? Yeah, so I'm just giving you guys an understanding. It don't happen, oh. So the native doctor has confessed. I was like, seriously? Then the next thing, how Judy Austin buy this boy? How Judy Austin did this one? The evidence is there. The Judy Austin and the mother came crying, confessing how they buyed Yule Edoche's child. At some point, I said, God, how do these people sleep at night? How on earth do they sleep at night? You are calling this lady name, calling the boy's father name, causing the same problem you are assuming is what made this boy to going through whatever they claim the boy went through. Remember, no autopsy has been done on this child to say the cause of death. No autopsy, nobody has an idea what has happened to this child. But the online people, the content creators, they have assumed the position of God. They have assumed the position of the doctors to determine what happened in that case. They have done their own autopsy in their mind, not medically, not traditionally, in their own mind. They did all of that. They have determined the cause of the death and also who was responsible. I was like, really? How do these people sleep at night? Not one channel, not two, not one page on Facebook, not two, not three. And then when you go to the comment section, you can see how bitter some people are. Guys, give me 1 second. All right, I think this is better. My laptop was so down, so I was looking down. So now I can look up. Sorry about that. Sorry about the break in transmission, but let's get to it. So I was surprised how my people, and this is not just Nigerians, okay? It got across Nigerians and other African countries and everything they have to say about the death of this boy, about what happened to this boy. They have assumed the position of God. They are the judge, the jury, the prosecutor. They have finalized that it was Judy and Judy's mother and a native doctor that took the life of this child. Then you now start asking, we copy the Western world. We even want to speak as super like them. We behave like them. We have smartphone. We can actually Google, research a little bit to know what is going on. No. People want to go on the easy route, the one that will fetch the traffic on social media, the one that will fetch the green dollars. How can somebody be comfortable on her video, on her page, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram? You'll be comfortable calling you Edoche names. A man that is still in deep pain of losing the child. The next thing they will tell me, they feel the pain more than you, Edoche. How do people sleep at night? I really pray someone can help me with that understanding because I'm still trying to figure it out. The last time I checked, most of them are Christians. They believe in Jehovah. They believe in God. They believe in Jesus Christ. Most of them went to Sunday, this Palm Sunday. Most of them prayed in the morning before they uploaded their videos, before they put out those things they put out on social media. And then you have the guts to tell a man that is weeping, mourning his child, that he knows that he has gotten what he was looking for. I know people are so desperate to break the internet, to make news. Why can't you make news of what you can verify? News of verified information, what you can defend if you're being called upon in the court of law. Few days ago, I made a video about Blessing CEO. I said, let that serve as a caution to a lot of people spinning on manner of things online. But are they slowing down? No. Are they stopping? No. Then you begin to wonder how their mind is processing things and how they think. Because you know one thing, we all like money. I love money. It's good when you have money because you can be able to take care of a lot of things and even give those that you think that you don't have. So money is good. But let our character, let our channel speak something close to who we are. Not because of the quest of the green dollar. You understand? You forget every morality. You throw everything to the winds. No caution whatsoever. I left a comment for someone this morning when I saw the YouTube video. I left a comment and I had to screenshot it because, oh yeah, for my own records. The person was talking about how Judy and her mother were the ones that buy this boy. And I said, where did you get this information you're sharing? That was a question. I hope you have proof. This your video is too extreme. Those are the 3 sentences I left for that person. I wanted to be civil, reasonably. You're sharing information that you cannot verify. And you're calling Judy name, calling the mother name. These people, you don't know them from anywhere. You have never met Judy's mother. If someone should call your mother's name in the same manner, how would you feel? Were you a party when they were visiting the native doctor? Are you the one that showed them one? Did you go with them? Were you holding the torchlight for them? Or are you the native doctor's wife or brother or sister to have this information? Where are you guys getting all these things you're spewing on the internet? All in the quest to make money. Where? I have made several live streams on my channel. I am not in support of what Judy Austin did and the way Yul and Judy Austin went about this, their second marriage thing. I've also made live stream calling on Edoche to file for divorce and move on. Since she does not want polygamy, it's not a must. She must conform to what Yul was asking. I have said all of that. Move on to chart your own course. A lot of people came divorce. It's very difficult and all of that. I say, look, I am a person of the court. I know the processes. So you can't come and tell me otherwise. I said all of those here. I called Judy Austin out for what she did. I did not like the way and manner she and Yul got into this second wife thing. That is not, to me, that is not how to go about it. Having said all of that, I've did all of the live streams about that. But I cannot come out and say Judy Austin has a hand in what happened to that boy. What? How on earth do people think? What and where are they getting their information? This is so sickening when you listen to some of the things they say. They made 1 video, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70 videos on Judy Austin. And you claim you are a child of God. You claim you know better. You claim your life is more righteous than Judy Austin. But you're there causing pain to another person. Tell me how that represents Christ. Tell me how your behavior, saying all manner of fake news, how does it represent God? How? You are the one that is righteous. Judy is the sinner, right? But the last time I checked, God said, thou shalt not judge another. But all you do in your channel, or all you put talk about how Judy Austin buy this boy, how Judy Austin and the mother are confessing, crying that they did not mean to buy the boy. They wanted to make the boy imbe. Somebody was saying they wanted to make the boy imbe. It was imbe they wanted to make the boy. Since the boy liked to read books so much, so that people will not know if they were the ones. They will think it's the book that is making him go imbe. That the juju way they do was for May. So May will concentrate on looking after her imbe child, while you will now focus on Judy. Haba, what analysis. What a story. What a story. Are you guys actually thinking that this woman, Judy Austin, has blood running into her system? Nobody remembers that. She is a full-grown adult. Yul Edoche, full-grown adult. Who made the mistake of getting together? Both of them. What proof do you guys have that Judy, her mother, are the ones that buy this boy? So somebody cannot buy anymore. I was on the Facebook yesterday, and I saw a post that was made on the lady I follow on Facebook. The moment I saw it, I said, no, 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 it cannot be. I'm trying to get the channel. I saw the post she made. Okay, she's even live on Facebook right now. Let me pull up that post if she still has it there. She made a post about a Nigerian filmmaker. And yeah, the post was made 19 hours ago. So she said, a Port Harcourt comedian, John Kennedy Kanu, better known as Bros JK, died yesterday on a ghastly motor accident. That's a young man. And he died with is he his girlfriend or his fiance that he recently proposed to marry the girl. I started watching his kids just about 4 or 3 weeks ago. I will laugh. If I need to laugh, I will go on Facebook to watch the skit. This boy had a motor accident yesterday. His car ran into a parked truck, waste truck, and that was how the boy, passed. So people cannot buy again. All right, let me continue. But first of all, I must recognize all those people here. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget your own contribution is needed in the comment section. Leave me your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like this live stream. Don't forget to thumbs it up. And also don't forget to share. Thank you, True Treasures Gist, for coming. Thank you, Trending Gist with Octavia. Me Weight Loss, I love you. Thank you guys for being here. All right. Nessa said, these people, I can't believe people would do this to others. There is this saying, how a man thinks, so is he. So these people better be careful, but not because they are doing something wicked, that Judy Austin is doing what they are doing. My dear, you can say that again. I made a live stream here a few days ago. Blessing CEO, we know Blessing CEO was detained in jail for what? For saying things on the internet. So they call it cyber bullying. It's a big crime in the country where I live, and it's an offense. It's an offense as a matter of fact. I believe all the countries recognize that cyber bullying is a big offense. So Blessing CEO was detained until May 30th. But as God will have it this morning, she has been released on bail of 10 million naira. Okay? 10 million naira bail. That's what they granted Blessing CEO this morning. And what did Blessing CEO do? Blessing CEO made some strong statements when a Bimbo, IVD's wife, passed, saying all manner of things without any caution, no control. She had the platform, the microphone, she was just talking. It did not go down well with Bimbo's family. They went to report in the police. They filed a claim, and police kept on inviting Blessing. Blessing never came until they found her in Lagos and arrested her. Back to my conversation. Thank you, Priska. Thank you for being here. I don't know how people are really interested in someone else's marriage. Please tell me. I really want to understand it. I really, really want to. Oh, mommy, Sister Fechis, I'm also getting so exhausted. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I just started this live stream. I'm already feeling so exhausted. My link is down. If you have anything to contribute to this conversation, please do. I want to say, let me call a spade a spade. These people should stop. They are not helping me, and they are claiming they love me. They don't have her interest at heart. I'm going to say it here, and you're hearing it from my lips. They don't have May's interest at heart. They are after green dollars. That's what they are looking for. Thank you, Mommy Fechi. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi. How dear. I'm just listening to you. I'm just rounding up work, listening to you. See, this is just what I want to hear something else, because, and look at that, how many people do we have here? But when you go to all those people talking about what they don't know, you see 300 and something people, and people are just, my heart is so broken. And the problem here is, While if these people did not come to social media, all this nonsense will not be going on. That's why I beg people, keep your problems and sort them out of social media. Look at the whole mess. You have not even had anything. Some of the things you hear, I don't know how they recommend some of these videos to me. I don't know why they think I'm interested in these things. And when you listen to some of them, hey, Oyoyo, I don't know whether you've heard the one that said that two people were in the car. They called the boy. He went there, got some food, and ate the food. Did you hear that version of it?
The one I heard that it was a provision that Judy bought and gave you. You gave
You
the
see?
boy,
You
and the
see?
boy ate and buy.
You see?
And
So all
there is
the
nothing I've
rubbish,
not heard.
all the rubbish going on is so crazy. Some of the most of that, 99% of the things going on social media about this particular issue are all lies. To start with, people are talking about living in boarding house. The people that goes to the same school with this boy say that he does not live in boarding house. He goes to school from home. Where do people get all this information? There's so much rubbish going on. These people, no matter, I've never supported what you and Judy or ever did, but this is not the right time for all this.
Thank
Some
you.
of them are even claiming that they in fact, two people, one was a man, I listened to the voicemail, and those people don't come out with their faces so we can see them and with their names. That Kambi came to in the dream to them and was crying and was saying that he wants to be buried in the compound. Hey,
So
which dream?
they've even gone to where the boy wants to be buried. I don't
Hey,
know. They don't have
what kind of
conscience.
dream? That he came to you in dream? Who are you to him that he will come to you in dream? All the things I'm hearing, my heart is so broken. I just feel so bad for the remaining children and for the mother. This thing going on. How are they even going to feel? How are they even going to live normal life anymore? You
Thank
look
you.
at that. I was watching a video of that girl with Yul driving, and the girl was saying that she's going to study in America, and you say who is going to pay in abroad? Say who is going to pay for yours? Of course, you. Of course, they were just having that lovely chat, father and daughter. Now, how is this girl? How are the rest of the children? May herself. There's something. There was something that they showed. Oh, funeral took place yesterday. And they were saying that it's the funeral. They showed people's funeral that is taking place. Some of them said that they showed a picture that May is in coma. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why are people doing this? Yes, I know that these people brought themselves to social media, but this is just not fair. What is going on is not fair. And people are just believing in all these things. I'm mentioning names. As you rightly said, if these people who are confirming it, that means that they go to those places now. That means they know more than we know. How are they confirming this? Were they there? Did they go with them?
Thank you.
Why is it that it's now that people are going to be saying this? Oh, that they're coming for the rest of the children. What kind of negative confession is
Thank
that?
you.
Why
Thank
can't
you.
we hold these people in prayer, as I was saying in my live stream on Sunday? What is all this? They're coming for the rest. So that means that they will now live in fear. What kind of support is this? You have not even heard anything. Honestly, some of the live stream, they just put up, some of them are having videos and live stream every 5 minutes about this case. And people are just coming and seeing him in dream. What kind of dream are you seeing? Is he your relative? What relationship do you have with this boy to be seeing him in dream and he's telling you where he wants to be buried? Why are people not don't have any empathy at all?
At all. At all.
Hey,
And the
I
last
just
time I checked,
heard you. I just heard you talking. I'm like, oh, so somebody is thinking the way I'm thinking. Let me just come and say something because other people don't know want to listen. They say, oh, this is not normal. Okay, who'd say even if it's not normal, is it the right attitude?
thank
Is
you.
it the right way to handle
Are
it?
they making it easier for the family? All the
Exactly.
things
Is it
that
going to make it better or easier for them to handle? Assuming it's true that all those nonsense are saying there's some truth in it, how is it going to help the family? But this is social media. And unfortunately, people bring themselves out here and people can just use them to play football like this. I mean, look, what a mess. What
it
a
is.
mess.
It
I've
is.
never seen anything like this in my whole life, honestly. I've
Yeah.
never, ever. So some of the things and all these people are carrying and saying things, that are not true at all, talking about being in boarding house when the child goes to school from home. Where
You
do you
see?
people live? Yes, people that know them very well say that they shouldn't live in boarding house. Eh?
Hmm.
There's so many things being said, but that one about people see him in dream and him telling them where to be buried. I'm like, bring your face out. Bring your face out and talk. Let's hear you and see who you are. But they're all hiding behind something. They don't even bring their photo out like this. There's no picture like this. At least people can see my picture here and know who I am, even though I'm
Yes.
not showing my face because I'm not properly dressed. But at least bring your face out, bring your name out, say who you are. They're just saying, talking nonsense. Everybody's just putting their
Mommy
mouth.
Fechi, do you know there was one I saw? After watching
Mm.
it, I didn't know who to share it with. I just
Hey.
send the video to Spicy. I
Yeah.
said, Nebiko, what do you make out of this?
Mm.
So we now started talking about it. I said, why are people like this?
Hey.
Because you don't know, the mind is a very powerful thing. The
Yes.
mind.
Yes.
And they are here talking as if they are more righteous than Judy. And
Uh-uh.
you are now putting yourself, even Judy herself is far better than all of these people talking this way.
Uh-uh.
Far, if we take an x-ray to do, life examination to x-ray our lives,
Mm.
none of these people are even righteous the way they come out on social media talking
Ooh.
about people.
It's too
You
much.
you did not stop at in accusing Judy. You went all the way to her mother. What did that woman do to you? Somebody
Hmm.
you've never met, people you don't know.
Oh,
You
God.
carry their matter as if God has given you. Today, my daughter, my son, I'm going to sleep for 30 minutes. Be God, deputize for me.
Hmm.
It is so
Oh, God.
heartbreaking when you. I
Yes.
left a message for somebody. The person said I should have watched the whole video to the end so that I will understand the detail. What
Hmm.
detail?
What
You started
detail?
a video telling me it don't happen. No, make una gather, make una gather. Judy and her mother are confessing. The native doctor is confessing. I cannot sleep
Oh,
anymore. Can be spirit is disturbing me. If I look
yeah.
this way, then what else do you want me to watch to the end?
Hmm.
You're not giving me an idea. Look at what people are speculating. You're telling me it don't happen. That means you're
Hmm.
also concurring to that
Believe.
information.
Hey.
I left
Oh.
a comment because it's a channel that I know once in a while I breeze in there. I left a
Mm,
comment. Where
mm,
are you getting this information from?
mm,
Do you have any proof to what you're saying?
mm-hmm,
Your video is too extreme.
mm-hmm.
I don't know why they can't get it.
I don't know.
I
I
don't.
don't know. This
Ah,
is just too much. I don't know whether they actually read the same Bible. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. If
thank
it's true
you.
that somebody did this, they are going to get it back. Honestly. And in all these things they're saying, if after all this the boy will wake up and say, okay, continue talking rubbish. But the boy is gone. And then you're putting fears into the family about the remaining children and
Yeah.
using negative things about these precious children who did not ask to be brought in to this world and into this mess. What can, if not for anything, have some respect for the person of the departed. Eh? Why all this? No respect for the dead, no respect for the family, no respect for anybody. People just open their mouth and talk, accusing the father of buying his own son.
Son.
We don't know anything about this. The best thing is for people to please respect this family. Let them sort themselves out. Let them, if there's anything, I'm telling you now, if anybody's hand is involved in this, it will not go well with the person, and
Absolutely.
God will fight the fight. He's an innocent child.
Absolutely.
That child is so innocent. God will fight the fight in a way that everybody will be wowed. Let us not do our own work and do the work of God for God. Eh? What is all this now? People are passing sleepless night. One of them, I heard her saying, "Oh, my voice is gone because I've been talking about this case for the past 3 days." Really? Talking about what? Do you know anything about this case? What are you talking about? Speculating and all lies and everything flying around. And you hear them saying, "Hey, oh Chimo," as if they're eyewitnesses, as
That
if they are
is the
there.
thing.
Eh?
I fought with someone on the comment section saying that
Hey,
Pete Edoche and you, they've used their son to do exchange. I said,
hey,
gosh,
hey.
Gosh,
Hey,
gosh, help me.
oh my
Why are we, and
God.
then we go to church, oh, we
I
read the Bible.
know.
If you
I
don't
mean,
want to be a Christian, why not
yeah,
say you're no longer a Christian and go back to African tradition and start worshiping the
yeah,
deities?
I know. I mean, whether there are evil forces there, whether there's horrible things like this happening, of course they do. But without proof, we cannot be mentioning people's name, close relatives like this, without any proof. Unless anybody saying this will come out and say, yes, I saw them when they were going, I saw them when
Thank
they did
you.
this or that. Okay, we'll say, okay, you are a witness. You come out as a witness. But if not, then everybody should shut up because nobody knows the whole truth. Nobody knows the whole truth. Somebody, my sister from Nigeria is calling me. Well, I'll go down. I'll go down.
Okay.
I'll come back
Thank you
again.
so
Okay.
much,
Yes,
Mami
she's
Feti.
calling
Thank
me.
you. God
Okay. Bye.
bless
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Real good.
Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you
Bye.
so much.
Bye.
I really
Okay.
appreciate.
Okay. Let me just answer her.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anybody hearing our voices today, you heard another beautiful woman here on YouTube, Ifechi's family, that she just aired her own opinion. It is too early for us to start concluding things. This boy is still lying cold somewhere. You know it, I know it. The autopsy is not out. The mother has not spoken. The father has not spoken. But you are now the spokesperson of the Edoches, telling them that you've gone ahead to do all the investigation. You found out the whole gist, the whole story. And I'm using this opportunity to tell us one thing here. What you speak on your channel, in one way or the other, shows the person you are. If you're using your channel to carry out information that can never be verified, something that you're not sure of, keep at it, but let your conscience judge you. And I want to believe that most of people on doing this are Christians. It could be spiritual attack. It might not be spiritual attack. But the thing is, if you're making your statement, be careful. Be careful what you say. Blessing CEO, the almighty Blessing CEO, just was granted bail today of 10 million naira. What did she do? She was saying all manner of things against the late Bimbo, that Bimbo fired herself. Bimbo was the abuser. Bimbo was this. If you want to refresh your mind about the things she said, go to Daddy Free's platform, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and type in Blessing CEO. You'll find out the statement. Be careful what you're saying. All of you gathering on your social. Yes, I know dollar is very sweet. You can stay at home, talk ill about people, cash out with it. You're cashing cruise. Remember, this is not cruise. It's somebody's son that we are talking about, somebody's sibling that we are talking about. So it's not something you use to cash cruise. And again, you people are saying you're fighting for Queen May, fighting for Queen May, Queen May. Remember, if you're dragging the father of those children, the kids are still going to be worried about their father. They're still going to be worried about their father. Be careful what you say about their father. Be careful what you say about others. Because if we should get into an x-ray room to examine our personal lives, half of the people talking might be worse than Judy Austin. Half of the people talking. The only thing Judy Austin did was to marry you, Edoche. That was the only crime she committed. Dated a married man and ended up being the married man's wife. That is what we believe that she did. That is causing all of this. Thank you guys for being here. Rosie's Glam, welcome to my live stream. Rosie's Glam said there is an update that he who infested Aunt Firewood asked Aunt to pay him or her a visit. Certainly, Rose, I understand where you're going and where you're coming from. Like I said, I've made a live stream here about Judy. I've talked about the manner and the way which she got into that marriage. I did not approve of it, about it. I made videos about you, that his third leg could not keep him away. That's why he got into extramarital affair in the first place. I said all of those. And I also made a live stream about me, that May should just stop being on the fence and file for a divorce and move on. I've said all about that. But the thing is this, I cannot sit in the comfort of my home and decide for adults how they will live their own lives. The last time I checked, I'm only accountable to 2 little kids that God put on my care. Those are the people I have the 100% guidance to direct their path. And when they come of age, they'll tell me, Mom, you know what? You've done your bit. Now I can make my decisions. I can take care of myself. So for that reason, I cannot decide for you what he should do. Neither should I decide for Judy nor me. I can only provide solution, what I think would be the right thing. Thank you, Treasures G's, for jumping in. Thank you so much, beautiful woman. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate. All right, Treasure G said, I'm not sure you can hear
Okay, I
me.
think I'm here now.
Okay,
Yeah,
I want to
I'm
answer
here.
this lady first before you go.
Actually, that was the question that even made me to jump in. So you can go ahead and I will contribute later. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Grace Akko, you said, I'm sorry for asking this question. Does it mean that Judy did not go to Juju house? I know before Mason's death, everyone knew Juju was using Juju. Everyone knew. Exclude me from everyone, please. Okay.
Exactly.
I need you to exclude me from everyone because I'm not everyone. I don't know what transpired between Judy and you. I am not a party to whatever that got them into husband and wife. I don't know. They did not consult me if they did traditional marriage. They did not consult me when they made their first baby. I wasn't the one holding torchlight for them. So it baffles me for someone to even believe that Judy went to Juju house. How could that be in a discussion? Let me even put it this way. When a woman gets married, so that woman went to Juju's house to get married in the first place. Is that what you're trying to understand here? Because your question said, I knew before Mason that everybody knew Judy was using Juju. Grace, if I may ask, if you're a married woman, are you using Juju on your husband? If you're a married woman, I don't know if you're, or let's say your mother is a married woman, or you have a sister that is a married woman, or cousin or auntie, are they using Juju on their husbands? I really want to understand why you should say everybody knew. Like I said, please exclude me from that your everybody generalization. I do not believe that. I do not, and I will not even think about it, talk more of have thought about it. I will never. If they found love, fell in love, that is two adults. They did their thing. That does not mean that for somebody to be having to marry a second wife or a third wife, that means Juju was involved. I completely and totally distance myself from that because I do not believe that. If you're still here, I hope I answered your question. Treasures this, welcome. Thank you. Treasure, are you still here? Yeah, Treasure is not here again. Okay. Rosie says she remembered about Blessing CEO. She also said, me, I don't know. I'm not everyone. Yes, you can't say everyone. The few of you that believe that Judy is using Juju, that is your belief. That is your belief for you to debunk yourself and for you to answer. All right. Okay, I made this discussion today. It wasn't what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about P2B. If I still have time, I might still talk about it today. But after watching few videos on social media, especially YouTube, that was what prompted this conversation today. Judy Austin and her online in-laws. I don't know the online in-laws. Like I said, most of them are Christians. Okay, most of them are Christians. All the people talking about Judy Austin, all the people cussing her on social media, and you think God approves of what you're doing. You think that is the right way to like channel this thing. Even if think that or believe that what Judy Austin did is wrong and the way and manner in which she did whatever she did is wrong, that does not mean you have the conclusive information that she is the one responsible for this boy's die. I don't know where you got your information from. And all of you clapping hand, gather,
Oh,
oh, make
can you
una
hear
come,
me?
oh, proof don't come, proof don't come. Better be gathering your proof. Because after said and done, when they call you in the court of law to come and prove that thing you said that Judy Austin and her mother did, get ready. Be ready. You can't sit in the comfort of your home under your computer, your phone, or your laptop and be concluding on people's lives and be tearing them apart, thinking you're doing them well. You're not doing them well. You're not even helping May and her children because the children will continue to read about all these nonsense and you're twisting their minds for them, their young mind, telling them that now they're coming after you. Should be praying for May's other children. No, people are coming after them. You want these children to live in fear for the rest of their lives. How are you helping them?
Host, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Hey, Mansa Queen, thank you for the super sticker of $9.99. Thank you. I really appreciate. Ogochukwu Wanyoma,
Thank
thank you for
you
being
very much,
here.
sir.
Thank you. So go ahead, Treasure's Gist.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. Previously I was in another window. Maybe that's why you couldn't hear me. So
Okay.
this whole thing is just very, very annoying and sad. I've listened to Mommy Fechi, like everything she has spoken, she just nailed it. Okay. Like for this question that you just addressed, that was why I even clicked to answer that question. Now, number one thing, host, you have answered well, but what I want to also chip in is that it takes people that knows how Juju function, takes people that knows Juju to dictate Juju. Do you understand?
Thank you.
So this person that dropped this message said she knows and other people know. That means they can recognize Juju. They know what Juju is. They know how Juju function. And Ionyema Maria. Do you understand?
Thank you.
So that's what I can say on that one. And then if there is anyone in their family, maybe their mother, their siblings, their sister, their auntie that have married as a second wife, that means the person used Juju. Do you understand? So
Wow.
anyone who has ever married as a second wife in their family to get their husband. Period. Is what they know. If Onyema, yeah, Maria, I don't know how Juju function. I don't know what's any. I don't have anything. I don't have any connection. I am a Christian. I am born in a Christian home. I cannot even see anything. I don't know apart from Nollywood. I see red something, tie something. I don't know how it manifests, and I don't know if Judy Austin went to the house with Juju or he married her husband with Juju. Whoever knows Juju knows how it functions, and maybe they are the one that took the Austin to Juju's house to get the Juju. With that being addressed, I don't know if the person that have written it is still around. So since she knows, let's continue.
Oh, she dropped. I want to believe it's network. Please, Treasure, just come back again to finish your conversation. Okay, look at what she said. And Rosie's Gram is of the same opinion that she wanted to say that earlier, but she held herself back before they come for her. You see, it takes somebody who knows how Juju works and how Juju operates to understand, yeah, that person is not, it's not, that marriage is not by clear eye. There is something they're using to remove the man somewhere. It takes somebody who has gone through that part, somebody who has participated or living that kind of lifestyle to be able to dictate, even from afar, that marriage is under Juju. I like the way you explained it. Thank you for being here. Okay, Grace Ako says, sorry, I am in the US, not a Nigerian, just following what is happening. Okay, Grace says she's in the US, she's not a Nigerian, she's just following what is happening. So, Grace, I hope you understood what I said when I made my utterances, try to explain your question. I am not among the everybody knows that it was Juju. I'm not in that everybody. So when you say everybody, that means you have grouped all of us into one. You can say some people believe when you're not sure. Let's see if you're very sure of what you're saying, that you also know it was Juju. People should just stop. If you don't have your facts right, stop. If you cannot prove anything, stop. A lady is in detention in Lagos because of all the nonsense she spewed about another woman that was into a marriage that was not working. She came on a live stream like this and was saying all manner of things. She was on her own. No, she invited her for a live stream. She jumped in. Because of all the utterances she made on a live stream, now she is behind bars. And today the judge has granted her 10 million naira for her to get bail. Bail does not mean that the case is over. Bail means that 2 or 3 people must stand as surety. Whenever they need you in court and if you don't appear, they are going to get those people that stood as sureties for you to make sure they provide you. And the bail is upon 10 million tone. That's what you're going to deposit with the court. Sometimes court will ask you for 40% of the 10 million. Depends on what they have going on now, or will ask you for 20%. But you must push cash down in the tone the court is asking. Why is she being detained? Because of the utterances she made on Daddy Freeze's live stream. That is why Blessing CEO, your almighty relationship expert, is behind bars. So for those of you saying that Judy Austin and her mother are the ones that buy this boy, be careful. And those saying that Edoche has a hand in his own child, be careful. It's not difficult to trace anybody. If you have a platform on social media, it is very easy. The least they can do is to do what? To subpoena a YouTube. YouTube will just give your contact you immediately. If you think you cannot be found, you can be fined. So find out what you're saying before you say them. It's very easy to locate you. It's very easy to figure where you are, the country where you're speaking your video from, you're shooting your video from. It's very easy. Be careful what you will say. And going by the statement that Gist Lover released recently, Gist Lover said that Judy had a second baby few weeks ago. Okay, that means if that information is verified to be true, this is a nursing mother. And we all know what postpartum can do to some mothers. We have what they call postpartum depression after giving birth. And then this story coming up. All of you people saying this, what if by the end of the day, Judy is being vindicated that she has no hand in this? How will you cover your face in shame? Why not allow this family to mourn in peace? Why not? And then when you try to correct them in their comment section to stop making videos like this, they will go defensive. Before you have the guts to get people's pictures and videos, put them together in an app, editing app, and then voice it over, saying, "Gather or make una come, it don't happen, truth don't come. Judy Austin has been exposed." You don't even have anything substantial for anybody to go home with. You will drag it, he has been exposed. Or the native doctor is saying Kambili is appearing in his dream. Can we allow this boy's spirit to rest in peace? You're fighting for me. You don't even love me. If you really love me, what you'll be putting on now is you put up a candle and be doing worship time, praise and worship, asking God for protection. If you truly love me, that's what you should be doing. That God should strengthen this woman, let her not break. That God should strengthen her and encourage the siblings of Kambili. That God should cover the family at this hour. If you truly love me, we know those that genuinely love me, Edoche, on this platform. One of them is Juju Talk Show. She has not even put out a video because she's waiting for the autopsy. That is how people that are sound mentally behave. They don't come and be spewing nonsense when they come back their information up. Why am I talking about this? When the video's child passed, I made a similar, but it was a video, not a live stream. I made a video calling content creators to please stop. The video about the video's a little boy was so troubling that if you look this angle, that angle, you're seeing, oh, Ifan is recovering in the hospital. Ifan is under oxygen. Ifan is doing well. Chioma has been rushed to the hospital. I say, what is going on with my people? Why are we this wicked? And you think it's only Judy Austin that is the wicked one? Examine your life. Flip the coin and look properly. You that is saying all kinds of negative and all kinds of false information on social media, you are the wicked one. I made a video calling content creators when Davido's son passed. All manner of, okay, look at it now. After all of you guys said the fine boy was recovering in hospital in London, Chioma collapsed and has fainted. Chioma has passed. Chioma this. Is that boy still alive? Did he recover from that London hospital? Did they even tell you guys they flew this boy out of Nigeria? No. All in the quest to make money. Let the money I will make not be the one that will choke me on my throat. I can't see you. It's telling me your device is not connected. Treasure's gist. I can't see you. It's saying device not connected. Check your device again, and then maybe you log out and then come back in. Sorry about that. Sorry about. I've been trying to click it, but it's telling me they will need to connect their microphone or camera before you can add them to the stream. So it's not connected. A man will openly cheat on his wife and they will quick to say the other lady used Juju. Thank you, Mansa. Oh, God bless you for this. God bless you for this. God bless you. When will we start letting people to be accountable for their own action? Thank you for this. Thank you. They say the other woman used Juju. And there is nothing I will not hear. And the lady that she says she lives in the US, but she still believes in the power of Juju. Somebody used Juju. Anyway, we are getting to somewhere. My mom always say that the tiniest orgasm in the body is the tongue, but it can lead one to what we cannot handle. Absolutely. Your mom is really talking with all the wisdom in the world. Thank you so much for sharing that. Rosie Ketch, thank you for being here. Humanity is this wicked because this is a dog-eat-dog world that make people blind, selfish, and greedy. Thank you so much, Steven. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rosie Ketch. Thank you guys for joining me today. Honestly, this wasn't what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about the latest development about P2B and all of that. But 2 videos were suggested to me on YouTube. And after watching half of the video each, I left a comment in one. The other one, I didn't even know what to leave. I didn't even know. I was watching, waiting for the girl to reveal what the native doctor. The native doctor is now saying that Kambili is appearing in his dream. The other one said that Judy and her mother are confessing, crying, confessing, saying that the juju they did was not for Kambili to die. It was to make the boy imbe, maybe to make the boy imbecile or something. And the thing now backfired. I was like, God, how do these people sleep at night? How do they even call your name in prayers? The last time I checked, they are Christians. I started wondering, when are we going to get it right? You are pointing the finger at me that I'm the bad one. And at the same time, you're doing worse things. You're saying it's because of what you and Judy did that made the boy to go into anxiety and depression. And you're not helping the children by calling their father all manner of names. Why can't you let them be? With all this kind of fear they are throwing on the internet, telling them they're coming out for the remaining siblings, that their mission is to wipe away May's children. How do you guys think these children will wake up and then walk the street and don't be afraid when somebody is walking beside them? They'll think, oh, maybe they've come to buy me. Why is this world not getting it? You are not helping them. If truly, I'm challenging all of you, that are on the internet, YouTube here, Facebook, saying that they are May champions. I'm challenging you guys today. If truly you guys love May Edoche, this is the time when you turn on your camera, just like my camera is on and I'm looking at everybody. It will be, please join me in prayers. Today we are praying and lifting May up. That is somebody who cares. Not you putting fears in the life of those children and you're coming here to tell me you care. You don't care anything about them. You only care about the dollars that you're going to get after the traffic. Challenge me and prove me wrong. Because what you guys are doing is nothing close to loving that woman called May Edoche, not caring for her children. Thank you so much, Rosie Ketch, for joining me today. Thank you. I really
Good evening, sis.
thank you for
Good
being
evening,
here.
everybody. Good evening. I'm calling from a content creator part. I feel like this whole situation, like you said, someone like Juju who hasn't posted about this. I feel like even if we do gist, you understand, because sometimes when you are a gist blogger, it's a case of people who have like how intense or how much your conscience pricks you before you do something. You understand? It's like human beings generally. I feel like I don't think gist blogging is anything different from the whole world we see. It's like somebody else will not break a sweat when they end another person's life. Another person will not even want to insult another person. You understand? I feel like it shows in the things that we do most of the time. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And like these things you're saying, you said how people come out, make videos that are not true and everything. I think it just goes on to show people's conscience. I remember when I was doing Facebook, I don't know if I complained about it that time. I was telling people that I wanted to leave Facebook, that it was just too much for me to handle. Like it was just too toxic for me to handle. And like I stayed on because I just felt like, okay, you cannot run away from something. You have to still bring your put your voice out there. There's sometimes I'll put out a video on Facebook and I'll have plenty comments and I cannot even like the comments. I cannot reply the comments. I remember there were times when this whole May thing has stayed almost a year. I remember there were times when if I make a video, people will insult me and say I'm Team Judy. And those people who have watched my videos will know that I've always been on May's side. You understand? But I think most times they expect me to come out, insult Judy, call her names and all those things. And that's not my person. You get? I don't even want to be insulted. I don't like to be insulted. So I don't just go on and start calling people names. You get? So because I didn't do that, I got plenty of people telling me in the comment section, oh, this one, you are Team Judy, you are supporting Judy. And I'm like, I don't have to insult her to show that I'm not in support of what she did with you. I don't have to also insult you. Okay, even the video I made when your son died, in that video I said, my heart goes out for you and his wife. And somebody said, I should stop praying for you, that he put that. I'm like, he lost a child too. No matter what happened, like I cannot, it's like this thing that I saw what this Judy Austin's best friend did. And I didn't even go on to comment about it because it was just not in my place. Like people were already insulting them and talking about it. When this Judy's friend, this Sarah Martin, that her best friend, posted on her page and she tagged only you. It's the same thing we're talking about. It's not only you that lost the child. If you are not going to tag the two of them, if you're not going to talk about the two of them, then just let it slide. You know, it's not only from me. So people who support Judy, who are as toxic as they want to support me. You understand? It's a two-way street when it comes to that. Like, so in that video, I said, oh, my heart goes out for you and Judy and May. And people said, oh, he put his family in this mess. You cannot pray for him. I'm like, he lost a child. We cannot mourn more than the bereaved. You understand? No matter how it's aching our hearts, we cannot, you cannot. And I said in that video that we know that he's a great father. Somebody said he was not a great father. I'm like, you cannot say he's not a great father. You understand? I won't even talk about that. You cannot say he's not a great father. He made his mistakes and everything. And this is not even me being on his side. This is not even the point of this video. My own is, you cannot tell me that because he got married to another wife, which I'm totally against, but you know, I cannot come and tell him, I will not, what's the word? Commiserate with him when he lost a child. I will now say it's only me, like that. But like I said, people can be extreme when it comes to this thing. And sometimes when people like us who are not as extreme are in this gist whole thing, it feels like, oh, mind your business. But it's like politics. The people who don't have a good conscience don't join in it. The bad people keep on prevailing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you cannot run away from it and say, oh, it's gist, it doesn't concern me. It doesn't concern me. And people who are, you know, this thing, like sometimes you see sometimes you go to on Facebook or even on YouTube and you see videos that have almost 1 million views and they said RIP to somebody who is not dead. I will not sleep in the night. I won't sleep in the night. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you who tries to put a title as good as much as you can, it doesn't get as much views. You get what I'm saying? Bad news thrives. That's just the truth. Bad news thrives. But like I said, if you know that you are somebody who has a positive aura to you and you feel like you can do gist, you feel like you can do what they call it, bring all this gist blogging as much as possible, try and get into the space. Because the more we are saying, oh, it's not your business, not our business, not our business, that is the more people who don't even care, like you said, who care about only about the dollars. You understand? They are in the space and they're just passing out fake news, fake news, fake news. You get? So I feel like it's really sad times for them, and that is why this is not even me trying to blow my trumpet or anything. When it comes to all these people passing, it's always a struggle for me to make those videos. And when I make them, if it's not something that is verified or something that is, I don't even put out the post. I don't like even this Mace what they call it, the boys news passing. I actually heard it before it went on social media. But I will never take my phone to be the. I actually posted it almost 24 hours after I heard it. You know, people were just scared of putting it out there. You get? So I'm not good. I saw somebody who posted to Instablog and told Instablog, remember, I was the first to tell you. And I'm like, is it a thing of pride that you were the first to pass the bad news? Okay, congratulations, you were the first. You get? So my advice really is just that it's like politics, like I always say, bad people are always going to be there. But you who has a good conscience, you who feels like you can bring a positive or bring positive vibes to the space as much as possible. Like now you are doing a video, people might be in the comments and they will not comment about it. But one person might change the way they do this gist blogging just because of this video that you've made and that you've done your work for this night. You get, you've done your work. And even if you do this kind of videos in 2 weeks and one person changes the way they do the video, it's fine. So one person at a time, and that's how we take over the space. And you know, so that's
Absolutely. I really applaud you for all you've said today.
Yeah.
You know, there was this. I will still follow your Gist channel. When you posted the video about Miss Chigo, when I got the video about Miss Chigo, you understand, I was like, oh, this is interesting. I said, no, I'm not gonna run it. I'll wait for people to run the video and all of that. So when you did a detailed analysis about the video, I came there and I said, thank you for explaining this much. Now we know the reason behind the video shoot of that particular song. So let somebody come to your channel and take something home. The whole essence of YouTube is how to, where you come to learn things you don't know how to do. That is the whole essence of it. But because of COVID, a lot of people came into YouTube. The moment they start seeing there is a profit to make from YouTube, people did not care. I can't tell you the number of channels I've unsubscribed from. When Osita Iheme, they said Osita Iheme was late. You understand? I'm not even talking about today. Osita Iheme was alive. They said Genevieve Naji has died. Genevieve is still alive. Osita till today is still alive. Then you now start asking yourself some questions. How do these people sleep at night? How do they go on their knees and pray? And the last time I checked, they are Christians.
Yeah.
Even if they are traditionalists, you still have a spiritual being that you worship, you obey, you honor, you reverence. Then I start wondering, what is the drive behind all of this? It's pure and simple dollars. You can understand somebody who lives in Nigeria and makes $10,000 a month. You can understand that person will never put, a brake on that pedal. They will continue to accelerate. They don't care who is hurt, who their statement sent to hospital or to go and start seeing a shrink. They don't care. But this one is a little different. All the things that we are saying were speculative assumptions that were never reality. This is you, Lame Edoche's reality. Their child is lying cold in the mortuary. These people should be allowed to mourn in peace. Whether you agree that Yul is feeling pain or you don't agree, is your own cup of tea. As far as I am concerned, Yul is the number one chief mourner in this case. Likewise, me, they are both chief mourners in this case. We can scream all we want. We are mourning from afar. A lot of people are moving on already. Allow them to mourn. Yesterday, I was on the phone with someone and I saw that they've spotted Yul outside for the first time, him going to the police station, probably with a lawyer to report the death of his son for investigation. That's how the blogger carried it. Whether Yul went there to discuss another matter with the police, they could not verify. Whether the person with him was a lawyer or not, no. But they want to make the headlines. They want to break the internet. They want to be the first to report the story. Be careful what you're reporting. Blessing will not tell you that her beautiful mansion she built in Enugu can be compared to that detention where she has been languishing since Thursday. Ask Blessing CEO that question. How can you compare the two? She will tell you to zip your mouth when you can't verify your information. Let me allow.
Since I have to go off now, I'll be in the comments. I'm cooking.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hug and kisses to our prince.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Paris Sabu, thank you for joining me today. Niger daughter, thank you for being here. I really appreciate all of you. Dell Amazon, yes, they said all these people, allow them to mourn. Yeah, allow these people to mourn. That is what we're asking. They should allow them to mourn in peace. They should not, oh my God, if you watch videos, if you listen to what people are saying, you pinch yourself to know, are they still human beings? They claim they love me. They don't love me. They don't at all. If they truly love me, I don't know how many of you here or listening to me have lost somebody close to you, maybe a sibling, a mother, father, or a good friend. You will still be in shock. You will still trying to recover from the pain. The only thing that might be coming to your mind will be praise or prayers or what have you. Not to instigate another thing, not to confuse the people mourning. That they should, this is the time they should be careful. Oh, that the native doctor and the woman said that their plan is to buy all her children. You want these children to live in fear. You want this woman, May, to live, be wrapped around fear. Fear is a terrible thing. If you truly, truly love them, start a night vigil in your live stream. Let your videos be prayers for May, Edoche, and her children. If truly you love them. Stop fueling the matter. Stop gaslighting the whole thing. We don't have any concrete evidence of what happened to the boy. Nothing has been stated. The family, they've not even said a thing apart from their brother, Yul's brother, that came to tell people that keep putting us in your prayer. We thank you for your support and all of that. Leave them alone. Let them mourn in peace. You might not like Judy. Leave her alone. If Judy has a hand in what happened, the judgment is still in God's court, not in your own court. Let these people mourn in peace. That's what I'm all about saying here. You might not like what I'm saying because I'm not here to tear Judy down. I cannot do that because the last time I checked, Yul was the one that cheated and this ended into a marriage. They are what? Two consenting adults. But people say, no, it's not consent, it's Juju they are using. I don't know how Juju works, so I can't say they are using Juju. If you have an idea, tell us how Juju works. Then we can be able to understand with you. Areli, thank you for joining me today. What's happened to Blessing CEO? Okay, Blessing CEO was detained for the statement she made on social media about a woman that passed through DV. So she made a lot of statements about the woman. The family of the woman did not take it lightly, so they got her arrested. She was jailed, and today they granted her bail in the tune of 10 million. So the matter will be ongoing. I think they adjourned the case till May 30th. So she will definitely be appearing in court for that case. Exactly. If they love me, they should not escalate the issue. That is it.
I'm still here. Let me just drop my 2 cents and leave. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry, the network kicked me out and I was trying to reconnect.
Okay. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
So the thing is that so many people on our social media, they are all concerned about you call it green dollars, green currency, and they don't care about how other people feel. They don't care about the slander they do. There's this thing that my dad used to say when he was alive. He said, "Point, can you point at me? Can you point at us here, host? Can you? Just let's practicalize it. Can you do that? Point at us."
Yeah, and then four fingers are pointing back at me.
Exactly. Here they are castigating Judy with their one finger, pointing fingers. Oh, Judy did this. Oh, Judy did that. Meanwhile, four of the fingers are pointing at them. Who is righteous? Who is perfect? You know, see, um, Rose has said it here. She said that people like negativity trends so fast. Yes, we all know that. But then we all cannot compromise our mind, our conscience, because negativity trends so fast. And your question for this live stream is, how do people sleep after all this? How? You know, people will come and say so many negative things that are not even true, they're not even verified, and they will still go back to sleep, you know, and they're happy to when the money is dropping. And there's something you said here that I concur with. See, whatever you say in your channel represents your personality. Whether you are doing it for fun or whether you are doing it for casual, it represents your personality. I am glad to read a comment of somebody who traced you from a comment you dropped somewhere, and the person is lovely to join us here. The person has made a comment that she saw you where you have dropped a comment. That person have seen the beauty of your soul. That is why the person has traced you here. And then I read another comment of someone who said she doesn't know even about Nigerian law or rules or anything, but because she has been there hearing that, oh, Judy carry Juju. You don't know why people are even calling Judy or Juju, why they synchronize it, because
With the
Judy
name.
has something to do with her name, because she has been hearing this Juju thing. So she now say everybody knows. Now you can see how negativity changed the mindset of people.
Mhm.
Okay, so why I'm dressing this is because I was actually speaking to the person, and the person now later made a second comment. So if you are still here, I think her name is Grace. If you are still here, we are not attacking you personally, but this is me telling you that before you believe anything or personalize everything on this social media, especially YouTube, please try to verify. And the kind of news you listen to and the kind of news that YouTube suggests to you depends on the people you are watching. If you are
Mhm.
watching those basketballs, they'll keep suggesting the basketballs to you. Now, God, luckily you are here. You can hear another perspective of this gist. At least you can get conviction from this live stream that, oh, those people are talking from their own experience. Just like I was saying, that it is what you know that you know. The market where you know say 9 day on board, 9 day. If you don't know anything, you don't know. So
Absolutely.
I'm just here to address Grace so that she will not get it wrong. I'm glad you are in this live stream. And this is to tell us, we bloggers and YouTubers, content creators, let's just, as in, there's a grievous, I think, is it slander or what? Is a
Slander, yeah.
grievous sin. Is a grievous sin in the Bible. So, in as much as people are calling Judy Austin, Mrs. Spy, Mrs. Juju, this one. Which one are you committing? Why doing that? What are
Thank
you
you.
committing? And I love the way that Rose actually ended it. She said that look at one or two people who doesn't have that kind of mind to say negativity about people, that we can change the narrative. Of course, you and I know that. Even me, I cannot say that in and sleep. There are even some people like today, I responded to somebody in my comment section. Like, it took me like 2 hours to actually calm myself. Not that, oh, just calm down. Now on a cruise. The person was like, oh, mind your business. You are always gossiping and this one. I was like, oh, let me remind you, this is my business. And I know that if you are minding your own business, you won't be on YouTube looking for a gossip to listen to. Do you know that this particular comment, like, it took me like almost 2 hours to calm myself, and to even forgive myself that I was being too harsh to my subscribers. Do you understand what I'm saying? And now this is another person going to extreme to say that, oh, this person buy this person when you don't have the evidence. This person buy this
Honestly.
person when you don't even verify. This person bought provision when you are not living in the same house. Oh my goodness. And they will come out to say it with their full chest.
I'm
Gather
telling you.
where? And this is a call up, like, I don't even know. See, by the time that people begin to take legal action in Nigeria, serious, that is
Serious,
when people will
honestly.
begin to know that defamation of character or name is a serious case. Is a
Yes.
serious case that you can be charged. I hear you said over and over and over here about Blessing CEO. If Blessing CEO can go, as in, if she can go to a Kirikiri because of this, there is a wake-up call for we creators. It's a wake-up call. Don't just come out and say wow and say so many things. You know, like sometimes people are saying something, they don't even chew their words at all. They just say it wow, all in the name of the green dollars. For what? See, the much people are trying to point at Judy, the more they are causing more
Exposing
damage to this
themselves.
family. Yes, they are causing more damage. Okay, Judy Austin, what's his name? Yul Edoche or May Edoche, they are trying to fight for. They are trying to defend. Do you know that you are causing more harm than good? Okay, I heard some people in some live streams saying that this thing is not spiritual. This thing is side effect of polygamy. But you are still adding more salt to the injury, because these children are going to read. Daniela is a YouTuber. She's going to come one day to upload video, and YouTube will definitely suggest her name or her father's name, some videos to her, and she would definitely see it. She will see comment. I'm sure it's not only her YouTube, because I believe people will still go to her comment section to drop these nasty things. So people are causing them more harm than good, saying that they are fighting for Queen May. I could remember in my channel one time that I have to address one particular comment. I don't know if you came around that day, that the person was praying for Yul Edochie to buy, was praying for his children to buy. I have to make like 2 hours video addressing this. You are praying for your May. You are standing in for May, and you are praying for her husband. You are praying for the children to buy. Is that one has sense? Is that one sense? I said, if anything happened to Yul Edochie, it's affecting Queen May. If anything happened to Yul Edochie's children, it's affecting to Queen May. And now that brings me to another point. This is to show you that sometimes human minds are evil. You know, I was discussing with somebody, said, see, this juju way that they talk, even some of these YouTubers, they carry juju, if not that one, because see, sometimes people project juju with their mind. You know, they project evil to other people with their mind. And there is no other way that, there is no other juju way past that one, say you they project evil to other people. And how do you, okay, imagine the ones people are thinking. Then when you now listen to all those videos, that shows you what people are thinking in their mind. You know, it shows you what they are even calculating for these people. And somebody will tell you they bought provision. Judy Austin's mother. Where are you, dear? I told you how my husband shut me down. Since that time, I never discussed this thing in my house, if not on live streams. Immediately, I was just coming back from where I went. I was like, hey, did you hear what Judy Austin? Where are you, dear? You there, dear? That is how the whole thing, that is how this topic ended in my family. I will never discuss it again, because that is the real truth. All these people carrying all these things. Where are you, dear? Did you verify it? Is even see if I begin to talk about this, it's too much and it's
It's too much.
heartbroken. Please, YouTubers, please, content creators, can we stop? Can we just begin to slow down? Everything no be money. See, there's something one of my uncle used to say. He said, blood money no be until you go buy person. No be until you buy person. Say, if you go mix chalk instead of paracetamol and somebody takes it believing that this is paracetamol, that is blood money. You
Yeah.
know, if you
What
think
you just said now, remember that time Dora Konili was the NAFDAC director when she was chasing down on those drug makers at the on the Chahead Bridge. That was the big saying at that time. It's not
yes,
until you carry a gun, go do pie or you go, but you are in a bridgehead on a market, mixing chalks, selling to people as paracetamol, and they are drinking and they are not feeling well. They are dying out of your concomitation. You think that is genuine money. That is not being businessman. That is still blood money. You got it
money,
from the area.
exactly. So even people coming to YouTube because when you do all this negative this thing, YouTube will suggest it, people will click and watch and you make your green dollars and you think that that is genuine money. It's no genuine money because number one, you are even committing the sin of slander. You are slandering people. You are murdering people with your tongue.
Yeah.
Even the Bible said the life.
Co-host, what you just said now, also, let me refer to Mercy Chinwo. Mercy Chinwo sent a letter to a particular artist that used her name in a secular music, saying
Mm.
Mercy Chinwo is a good girl in the church. Then in the night, she's Cardi B.
No. That he wants to marry a girl who is like Mercy Chinwo as a good girl in the church, but with the spice of Cardi B,
Was that what
like
the
a
song?
party girl.
They
Yes.
twisted the song. There are some of the songs on YouTube twisted. They cut off those places. You just be hearing Mercy Chinwo, a good church girl, and then Cardi B
Oh my goodness. I made video on that, so I have to go search to
for the
listen to the
original.
main videos.
So
Yes.
and Nancy made a video. I say, Nancy, from what I heard, that is pure defamation of character. And Mercy
Mm,
Chinwo has the right to sue.
mm,
Because whether you look at it, that's the interpretation a lot of people can get from it. That
exactly.
particular guy's name has more than 2 channels right now on YouTube. And it doesn't take evil people anything to open YouTube channels or
Mm,
Facebook channel with the person's original name. So when you look at it like this, they're fighting for Queen May. We love me. No, you guys don't truly love me. If you truly love me, you will not be dragging her husband the way you guys are dragging. Because the more you drag
exactly.
you, the children are affected.
Mm,
And then the more you curse their father, the kids are affected. They have smartphones. They have Instagram accounts in as much as we don't know. They go to social media. Just type Edoche, all kinds of information will pop out for you. So whatever you're doing, because you want to cash out, you want the traffic. Remember, just like my co-host said, that it's not only until you buy somebody that becomes blood money. All could be termed in that category because you're sending people to psychiatrists to start seeing a shrink. You're sending them to anxiety, to depression, not minding how they feel by what you say. I've been talking about Blessing CEO, Blessing CEO, and a lot of them carried Blessing CEO's news on their platforms, not thinking what led this woman that I'm writing or talking about to go to jail. Am I in that same category of people that could be invited to the police custody? They are not thinking about that.
yes, I will join you back in a jiffy.
They are not thinking about that. I want to thank all of you for joining me today. Augustina, thank you for being here. Niger daughter, Tina Isoha, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Dale said that buying people with their tongues. May Almighty Jehovah deliver us from deceitful tongues. You are so correct with this. I really appreciate that. The thing is this, like Rosie's mother said, that the tongue is one of the tiniest things in the body, but that's most dangerous because if you cannot control what you speak, you cannot retrieve a spoken word. Let us remember, Anything you have let out on the social media, you might quickly go to delete your own video, thinking it's gone. Somebody has carried that your video, shared it in another platform. You cannot retrieve a spoken word. Remember it. At all times, remember it. Before you go saying that Judy Austin and the mother are confessing, they are running crazy, they are crying, the native doctor is running mad. Were you there? Did you follow them to do that, Juju? Did they invite you when it was done? Are you the native doctor, the native doctor's wife, children or siblings or relative? Were you there with them? You better think about what I'm saying. Blessing CEO has been granted bail of 10 million naira. I don't know if she has fulfilled the bail, because one thing is for the judge to grant bail, another thing is for you to look for the money and look for sureties of like minds that have landed property in the area where you were arrested to stand as sureties for you. Remember, are you better than that Blessing CEO? What you're saying, is it better than what Blessing CEO already said that led her to being detained in the prison? Think again. Let me Edoche, Yule Edoche, and the Edoche's family mourn their child, their siblings, their cousins, their nephew. Allow them to mourn in peace. Stop feeding wrong information to the internet. The children are definitely going to see it. Stop. Because one thing their so-called algorithm does, if you guys keep clicking, watching, and those videos will have high number of views, they will continue to suggest them until it lands in those children's phones. If you truly love me, set up 2 weeks vigil. Pray for me and her children. May God grant them the fortitude to bear this great loss. If you're really a genuine fan, this is not the time to pour a gasoline on already burning fire. Don't add salt to the injury that they are going through. If you're doing that on the social media and you're cashing out, you're feeling cool because you're getting the traffic, remember there is always a judgment time. Let your conscience judge you as you're doing that. What you speak in your channel is indirectly reflecting the kind of person you are.
It's not even indirectly, it's directly. For me, it's directly replicating the person. Seriously.
Then
You
sis,
see
are
what?
you
Sorry,
black?
let me say something. Host. See, you said that.
Yes, I'm black and beautiful.
You said something. You said that they should consider the mental health of these people if they love them. Do you think that all these people that are carrying this news, do you think they care about the Duchess family?
They don't now. They're after
If
chasing
we,
Benjamin.
There are
They're chasing dollars.
nobody cares anything, because that's why I even told you, because people capitalize on evil. See, don't be surprised. These people projected all these things to the Duchess, because I told you how I have to do a live stream to address these people, this thing. You know, I saw somebody at the comment section say that these people have been attacking Judy Austin, and then it now turned to me. Now they are all quiet. You understand? See, don't be surprised. It's people's mind. You know, this mind is powerful. You understand? I even said it in one of my live stream. Don't be surprised that Judy Austin doesn't know anything about this thing. But because people already know that there is gap, there is disunity, so they now use their mind to project this evil. See, I spoke with somebody. The person told me he was reading one book that, like, all this evil you see that happens, or when something bad happens to people, sometimes it's people's mind. They use mind to project evil. You understand?
Yeah.
So for the fact that some people even have the guts to drop this comment for Yul Edochie on his page, you can imagine the one that they are thinking about. Praying for him that he should buy, his children should buy because he hurts the mother of his children. Do you see how, as the so host, let me just drop it here so that you can round up. The thing is that all these our online content creators, they do not care. They don't care for anything. All they care is about their pockets. Seriously. You see somebody on and off in the person that told you that she has been shouting, she have lost her voice. She have lost her voice because she's doing back to back live stream because whenever she turn her camera on, people are there, 500 watching, 1000 watching, and she felt that, oh, this is an avenue, let her capitalize on it. You see some people doing live stream 3 times, 4 times, doing content. So this thing is for their own pockets. No, it's not because what can all this thing we are saying, what can you do to the Edoches? Are we God? Or what can it even remove? The only thing that can help them is our prayers, just like you said, is our prayers. All these things are for our personal pockets, like for all these people that are giving Basgos. I know that for this reasonable conversation we are having, for me, I know even if it doesn't change anything, it have changed two people's perception in this live stream. At least the person that traced you from the other side and the person that have been gotten the wrong narrative all this while. I'm glad that at least two people or three will benefit from live stream like this. And that is why sometimes you feel like when you are doing the right thing, you see as if YouTube, as if all the algorithm will be against you because it never be boost, because this one never enter coma, because this, why do negativity trend so much? Why false news trend so much? Why? You begin to ask yourself, because nothing good comes easy. So we'll keep upholding the truth and nothing but the truth in this platform. Just like Rose said, we cannot shy away. We'll come and speak our mind, even if it is one person that watch, even if we get to make impact in one person's life, definitely is an achievement. So I want to commend you, host. Keep it up. And for those people badging Judy Austin, please, vengeance is of God. Pray. If you love them, pray that God will settle things in this people. Let the peace of God rest in this family. If you love them, pray for them. For the fact that you, Edoche, have done what he did does not mean that he did not lose his son. Forever, I said this, forever, the vacuum will be there. No matter how they try, even if tomorrow he said he's not going to marry Judy again, can his can be come back? No. Even tomorrow, Judy give birth to 20 children, or even we may give birth to another boy or give birth to 20 children. Can be come back? No. Can be replaced? No. So this is a life. This is human being we are talking about.
Yeah.
Please, you people should just stop. Let's just keep praying for these people. If you want to carry gist, I'm not asking you not to do your business, because I know so many people, this is your business. Do it genuinely. Do it at least mildly. I know, like some people say, you can tweet, you can, what do they call it, like in terms of all this clickbait and all that. But even if you do clickbait, let people understand. Don't come and carry extreme. Now. I bet
Okay, let me even talk
God do
about the
clickbait in
clickbait.
your life, will you like it?
Let me even talk about the clickbait, host.
So, host, let me just okay.
All right. Let me talk about the clickbait. You're doing clickbait. It's not that the story is funny. It's not that the story is uplifting. It's a story that is already on its own. It's breaking. It's depressing. It's everything sad. Then you want to use somebody's pain as clickbait. Does that really make sense? It doesn't make sense. And also, you want to do clickbait. Let's assume that you were able to get the information of the cause of death. You have the first information. You can break the news. You understand? But you know that this is certified medical reports showing the cause of death. You have your proof. You cannot clickbait with somebody's demise. That is the way I say it. You can clickbait that somebody has gone to a honeymoon in Celsius. You can clickbait that this person has done that and all of that. But not when a heart or two hearts or millions of hearts are somewhere aching, weeping, crying, asking God for help. We should be mindful. What goes around comes around.
Exactly.
We should
So,
be
host,
extremely
keep it
mindful.
up. I'm going to drop. Keep it up. We'll just keep lending our voice to this whole thing. We'll just keep saying our 2 cents. Whoever that it will get to, whoever that it will make impact, too, it will definitely make. And just like you have dropped comments in somewhere, don't be surprised. Some people will still read it, and their life or their notions will
Forget
change.
that. They were not even looking at my comment, and I was number 3 to drop comment. They were saying that Judy and her mother go pie for doing that.
You see, now they have started doing another prayers, you see. And when Judy now, something now happened in Judy's family, they will now turn it to that is
That it
me,
was
is
me.
retaliating. You see,
Mhm.
people, that's why I told you that this thing could be people's mind. They could use their mind to project evil on others. You get. So my host, as in this matter tire is actually heartbreaking.
It is.
As in it's just bad as it is bad already, and it's getting bad. It's getting worse if there is anything like that. So thank you so much for having me. I'll be in the comment section.
Thank you so much, my amazing, amazing sister. I really appreciate you. Treasures Gist on Facebook, Treasures Gist on YouTube. Check her out. You're definitely going to love her channel or love her page. I want to appreciate all my contributors today, from Mommy Fechi, Treasures Gist to Rosie Sketch. You guys are simply amazing. And Niger Daughter was making reference to the video that Yule Edoche's brother dropped. I watched that video. I read the comments beneath the video and all of that. Yeah. Um, he wanted to say something, I guess, because he wants to continue to do his usual motivational talk on his channel. So maybe that's the way of breaking the silence before he continues to run his own personal affairs. The family is hurting. The family is they are mourning. The family, they need nothing but love, nothing but prayers, nothing but kindness. The slogan here in my channel is that love yourself. The slogan is kindness is a muscle that you should get one. I cannot overemphasize the reason why I said kindness is a muscle. I taught my kids when they were 2, 3, and then about up to 5, what it means when they say kindness is a muscle. And I can't overemphasize it. If you're truly a very loving person, you will not have the guts to spill ill about others. No matter how you look at it, you're catching cruise, you want to make money. I love money. I said it at the beginning of the stream. Yes, without money, life is sufferhead. Money eases a lot of things. That is the reason why you can buy your phone and then get a data, get paid for your electricity, eat good meal, look good, wear good clothes, pay your school fees and all of that. Pay hospital bills when you are not feeling well. Money is the reason why we're able to achieve all of those. The way we make money should also count, like when you look at yourself, you say, thank God I made it. Don't make your money on another person's hospital bill. Don't make that money when you have sent another woman, man, boy, or girl into depression. Think deeply before you say or push out a video. I told you guys how I watched 2 videos. And one thing about the social media, once you watch a video, they will now start sending related videos to you. Related videos of different, these similar thumbnails, similar titles and what have you. Then when you type, just type Judy Edoche's son, you will see all manner of things they've spoken about Judy. This woman has been talked about for the past 1 year, about how bad a human being she is for marrying you, for dating a child with another person's husband and all of that. There are no, if you think about something, go to Facebook even, you see how they have dealt so badly on Judy. I'm not here to campaign for Judy and Judy alone. I'm campaigning for all of them. Judy, that you guys are saying that she went to a native doctor, she's using Juju. Her mother went with her. A native doctor is confessing. If the police knock at your door today and call you that you have a case to answer, can you prove any of those things in your channel? Can you? Even Gist Lover, that is passing information, has never written anything close to this. Where are you getting your information from? Where? The only thing they have thought about, pray for me. She lost her goods because armed robbers invaded her store. She lost her child. All of these things happened in a space of 1 month. And Judy also had a child. That's the story Gist Lover carried. Where are you getting your information? Most of you that are doing this, you also carried Blessing CEO, how her mouth has landed her in jail. And you think your own mouth, that people are not noticing it? Don't think because you live overseas, they cannot trace you. They can. If I type your name, your YouTube name on Google, it will give me information about you. Don't think because you're walking behind the scene, people don't know who you are. They are. I want us to think about this thing deeply. Think seriously about it. If this child died out of spiritual attack, God will fight for this boy. God will do that makes him God. If this child passed due to illness, maybe underlying sickness or what, medically, let us allow them to at least do the needful on their child. And for all of you cussing out Edoche, remember, I am speaking from the US. You might be speaking from Germany, from UK, from Italy, and we are here talking. The last time I checked, it is still going to be Edoche that will buy the casket. Edoche that will pay for funeral. Edoche is still the chief mourner in this case. Likewise, May Edoche. You that campaigning that you love me and you're there cussing out the father of her children. What manner of love is that? What manner of love? The saying that said you cannot cry more than the bereaved, that saying is still true. No matter how we weep and cry, we can never be in the same shoes with me or you. I remember years ago when my mother lost a son, and it happened to be her very, very favorite one. My mother was devastated. Aunties, uncles, family members, they all came, they all flew to Lagos. My mother was with me at the time. Some people stayed overnight with us, some 2 days. Eventually, everybody left. They went on their separate businesses. It was still my mother mourning the son, a young son. No matter how we think about this, Edoche is still mourning the demise of his son. Likewise me. And if truly, if and only if you love me, this is not the time for you to carry your bell. Hey, whoa, make una gather, oh, truth come. As Jude has been exposed, oh, you, Edoche, you've got. No, this is not the time. That is not love. You're not helping me because, first of all, the information you're sharing is not verified. Secondly, there is no truth in what you're saying, and you alone, you know that. But because of Benjamin, when we say Benjamin, that is $100 bill in the US. Because of the love of Benjamin, it has clouded a lot of people that they don't even think anymore before they push out things. They don't even have conscience anymore. Remember, some of you might be mothers, some of you might be fathers. Nobody knows what tomorrow holds for any one of us. And we also have children. As you're praying that God will keep you and your own, and then you're there castigating you, Edoche, thinking you're fighting for me. And at the same time, you, Edoche, is still the father to May's children. What sense are you making? Are you truly making sense like somebody who loves these people? Do you truly love May like you claim? In as much as I did not like the manner in which Judy and you got into their relationship, but I cannot come here and say categorically, it don't happen, oh, Truth has been exposed. Oh, Judy did. I can never, because I cannot verify that information. If it's not coming from any news outlet in Nigeria that you can verify, be careful how you say them. Be careful. And remember, this is not cruise catching, because you're not catching cruise. It's not a wedding. It's not party. It's not birthday. It's not just a prank. This is reality that is facing a family. They are now thinking about how to prepare for a funeral instead of how to prepare for holidays. Think about it. I talk about one thing. One thing is to sympathize with somebody, but I really don't hold the word sympathy so dear to my heart anymore. After my little girl, I think she was about 9 when she made a video trying to talk about bullying at schools in the US. And she tried to teach her viewers and her little sister the difference between empathy and sympathy. Try and put yourself in May Edoche's shoes. Or try and put yourself in Daniela Edoche's shoes, the one that lost her younger brother. She's a YouTuber. She's on Instagram. She's on Facebook. So she will come across all the, remember, it's still Edoche they are typing. YouTube, Facebook, TikTok will suggest all these videos. And this girl will go on crying, Mommy, why can't these people just leave us alone? And you're there thinking, I'm fighting for me. You're fighting for your pocket. You're fighting for Benjamins. You're fighting for American dollar. Be honest to your conscience and leave these people the heck alone. Leave them alone. Allow them to mourn. Allow them to mourn. Unless if you have another proof on the contrary over what you're saying. If you follow Judy or Judy's mother, or if you're the native doctor they consulted, then you have a case. Remember, another blessing CEO's issue might come out of all these things you guys are spilling on the internet. Be careful. Be careful. May lost a son. Let her mourn in peace. You, Edoche, is mourning. Let him mourn the passing of his son in peace. The Edoche's family, they are mourning. Allow them. Let them mourn and heal. Don't be pouring fuel or gasoline on already burning fire. Don't add more salt to the injury. Stop gaslighting people. And stop putting fear in the lives of the siblings. You're calling God at the same time you're talking about fear. If you believe in God that you call, you know that with God all things are possible. That with God, he who has God, you have it everything. And he will be your protector. He will be your shield. As you go in the night, in the day, in the afternoon, he's watching over you. Let these people be. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Honestly, I really pray people will watch this video and listen. Because sometimes we watch this and we say, I beg, leave them. No. When you see one, call them out. Go to their comment section. Tell them to stop. Tell them to stop. We don't know what took this boy. We cannot verify any. Whether it's spiritual, whether it's medical condition, we don't know. If it's spiritual, God will fight the cause. I believe that. And if it's medical, let them heal. Let them mourn in peace. This is still very fresh. I'm making this video because those people that are doing this on YouTube, they are not slowing down. Go to their social media, YouTube channels. They've already done over 7-10 videos on May Edoche, on Judy. Judy has spied the boy. Judy's mother spied the boy. Were you there? Were you there? All right, let me read some comments. Sorry, Yo-Yo, that was a long call and others came after. It's okay, Mommy Fetty. Thank you so much. Life is suffer without money. I appreciate you, Del. Now they use Judy to curse people. They say, may Judy happen to... Oh, Treasure, you just made me laugh. It's a good thing that I laugh because honestly, my spirit is not having it. Sometimes I wonder, I begin to wonder, God, what kind of place did I come out from? Why are people reasoning this way? Why? Why is it that people are all and then to think about it, if you guys have this kind of power that can buy somebody just like that, and nobody has spied all these politicians that are squandering the country's money. Even the last election, you saw what the politician did. How many of them have you guys spied? How many? You people have power to buy people. How many of them? Or are you guys not feeling the pain? If you people really have power to buy people, how come your politicians are still alive? How come they are still walking around everywhere? How many of them have you buyed? The last time I checked, the presidential election was February 25th. A month has passed. Nothing. We've not heard that anybody was spy. We've not. Tina said it's a huge pity. Definitely, I believe that God will fight for him. That is sure. Grow berry. You don't bring people down when they are mourning. Hiya, God bless you so much. God bless you. The truth is this, whether we like it or not, Judy is mourning. It's something nobody wants to hear. But Judy is part of the Edoche now, and she is mourning. If you really ask me of my honest opinion, I would be saying as a human being, right? This, we did all the calamity happening. She'll be like, why did I even get married to this guy in the first place? And even Yul himself, if you ask him, what did I get myself into? As humans, because they are human beings, those are the questions that might be coming into their minds. What did I do? What did I get into? They are human. Allow them to be. The last time I checked, we have not taken God's position to be judges, to judge others. We have not. We have not. Thank you, sir, Sheila, for coming. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. Trendy keyboard warriors with violence. Master, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Okay, Selena said we should stop. We should also tell people to stop bringing their family matters on social media. I blame those selling themselves online. Yes, you have a great point here, a very huge one. And also I want to make reference to Odogwu Bubu and Aisha. I've never watched Odogwu Bubu and Aisha until their marriage dragging on Facebook. As when I look at it, I say this is purely content they are creating, but it's unfortunate that they are using themselves to create the content. You can add drama and people will come and watch, but when you personalize that drama, you have actually lost it. That's what it means. Because they can't tell me their marriage, they have families, they have in-laws, you're hearing about your husband cheating, and the next thing you're bringing your camera to film the whole thing. That is purely content. That is them bringing themselves on the internet. And tomorrow, if anything should come and it should happen to them, they will now say, so Selena, you have a great point here. People bringing themselves to the internet. And I'm going to say it out here. If you have a problem with your husband, your wife, your children, please, we don't want to hear. Okay? We don't want to hear. I'm speaking on behalf of the decent content creators. We don't want to hear. Why do I say that? Because I might have a problem with my husband and I'm not telling you about it. The last time I checked, marriage is for what? For two, not for millions. Okay? For two people involved. So go inside your home, sort your problem, your family problem. Don't come and bring it to us. We don't want to hear. I want to learn about something that will improve my own life, that will better my life, that will make me feel better, feel good. I want to be entertained when it's a comedy. I don't want to come and be dragging family issues with you. You don't drag my family problems with me. So I don't want to hear about your family problem. And the earlier we start understanding that fact, because it's the basis of the whole thing, that marriage is for two and not for you, your husband, and the rest of the world. Odogu and Aisha and whatever they are making mess of on Facebook because they are cashing out, making so much dollars. A time of reckoning might come for them. They might try to get their organic followers, to believe them again in the future, and they will not believe them. By the time they end all this drama, I hope the organic followers are still there following them. Be careful what you share on the internet. Be extremely careful. It's very important. All right. Treasure just said, that is why Wandemaya declared this year that if you talk anymore about him this year, you will see anyhow, he will sue you. I do not blame Wandemaya for saying that. He should sue, because we forget very quickly, and that is Nigerian attitude, just like they're already forgetting about what happened in the election. It is Nigerian attitude. Last year, we talked seriously about Cardi B suing an American YouTuber, and I think it was $2.8 million was the judgment fee. That was what that person was charged. So let's assume Cardi B lawyers, and that it also encompasses the lawyers' fees and every other thing Cardi B went through in the course of that trial. That lady was sued, an American YouTuber, okay? And why was she sued? For saying all manner of things against Cardi B. You people are talking about Judy Austin. She's keeping quiet. Maybe by the time everything is all settled, she's going to start gathering all those channels, because it's very easy to locate those people. Once you type her name, they have the huge followers, huge views. She'll be able, and then she will gather all of them on a classified class lawsuit, in the sense that all of you damaged my reputation. All of you said I fired somebody when I have nothing, on me concerning the demise of the person. It is now time for you to go to court and defend yourself. That's when that dollar that you have earned, that Benjamin that you think I cannot do without, will come in play. I hope you're making some savings in case anything happens to you in terms of law cases tomorrow. Nigerians, they have problem. They think they are doing May good. They're not doing May good. That is not love. Those that love me are praying for her. Those that love me are there holding forth in prayers and supplication to God on May's behalf. Every other person saying nonsense on YouTube, how Judy has done Juju to buy the boy, they are doing it for the sake of Benjamins, American dollars. Dell Amazon, thank you so much. Thanks for you. I really enjoy all the women that spoke. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all my co-hosts today. I love this channel. Please keep it up. God bless you real good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sometimes I don't blame the money hungry bloggers, but they are bringing their little problems matter on social media. If they drink water, they will tell the world. Yul himself somehow deserved the bashing because he brought his family to social media. You can bash you. Selena, see, you can bash you for what you think he did wrong. But remember, you cannot dictate to him how he lives his life. If he had decided to go that path, who are you to tell him otherwise? The last time I checked, he's a full-grown man. He's an adult. And that is the choice he has made for himself. The only thing I have responsibility on are my children. And because they are still young, a time will come when my child will say, Mommy, you know what? I'm an adult now. Yeah, you don't have to decide for me. I want to dress this way. You can't tell me how not to dress. That is the reality. And that is the truth. When I made live streams about Yule and all of that in the past, which is not what I'm discussing, but I want to make reference to it, I brought about our children here overseas. Some of our children, they were born here, raised here, and all of that. And most of them went to college. And by the time they are returning back to college, you are Dugu. Will tell you that I'm no longer a Dugu. You can address me like Frank. What will you say? Your Christy will now tell you that I'm no longer Chris, that I'm no longer Christy, that I'm Chris. What will you do to your child? We all have our personal problems, but no, we don't talk about our problems. Rather, we carry another person's problem on our head and it becomes a body. Please, let all of us start focusing on ourselves and do the right thing. We cannot dictate to you how you lives his life. And again, if you want to bash you and his person. Don't go calling him name that he's going to buy because he took a second wife. The more you're saying, praying for him to buy, you're affecting his first wife, May, and the children of May. Think deeply about it so you can understand where I'm coming from. All right, guys. It's been an amazing time talking with all of you today, and I cannot thank any of you less for being here. Thank you guys for joining me in a conversation like this. I really appreciate all of you. Please, if you have a platform, lend your voice on this. Let's speak the truth. Let's talk about verified information. Let's stop carrying fake news around. It's not going to help, because a time will come when people will start reporting all those people carrying fake news. Don't let that be you that will be reported. And also, don't let yourself be another blessing CEO that will be behind bars for the things you said on social media. Be mindful what you say about others. Be mindful. May Edoche, Yule Edoche, they are money. They are the biggest pain any parent can go to. They are in the darkest of places right now. They don't need the gaslighting. They don't need you guys putting them in fear that they are coming after her other children. You're not helping me. Because remember, the mind and the battle that goes on in the mind, if you can win your mind, you have won the battle. I read a book many years ago titled The Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. I think everybody should get a copy. So stop putting fear in the lives of these people, telling them they are coming for their other children. Nobody is coming for their other children. If you truly, and I'm saying it here with emphasis, if truly you love May and her children, stop carrying fake news. Rather, turn on your light, bring a candle, and call for vigil. Call for prayers for May. Call for prayers and covering for her children. Stop gaslighting the situation. It's worse already. Having said that, I want to thank all of you for joining me here. Until I say run, no. Where they run, they go tell until I know they run. Let them come for me. I will still tell them the same thing. I'll still tell them the same thing. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate all of you. And I want us to remember that we cannot be God. I was joking with my husband one day. I say, "There's a sweetheart. You know, if God can give me 1 second to be God, the things I will do." The man raised his head and hand and was laughing. So you want to be God? I say, just 1 second. But you know what? We can never be God. Okay, you're saying, I know, I meant YouTubers taking the risk. Yes. YouTubers taking the risk. They don't understand what they are doing to their channel. Until people start reporting them, then they might understand. Yeah, that is so true. We can never be God. In the case of Judy Austin's, according to the online internet people, and most people that came after Judy, because they came from polygamous home, their father married first wife, second wife, third wife, and all of that. That's why they are all coming for Judy. Judy is a full-grown adult. She made her choice. Who am I not to tell her otherwise? I can only tell my own children what and how I want them to go. I cannot dictate for a full-grown woman on how to live her life. The last time I checked, Judy was a divorcee before the whole issue of marrying you. She has a right to move on with her life, right? But the problem that everybody have against Judy is because she married another woman's husband. Like I said, we cannot dictate, we cannot control what adults do. They were two both consenting adults that decided to take that path. And I said it here. I, for one, if I cannot tolerate polygamy, I will be the first one to go to court and file for a divorce, because I cannot buy my life because of marriage. That is me. I cannot buy my life because of a man, because of a woman. And more also, I have children. So what is most important for me is the best interest of my children. If that man has decided to go that way, so be it. Good luck to you. But do not think that we'll have things to do together. And if you're the type that believe in polygamy, that is the tradition of our people. The Igbo people, we had polygamy in those days. If you believe in polygamy and it's working for you, I will wish you well. And for the fact that you don't believe in polygamy does not give you the right to talk down on what others believe in. My little daughter has asked me so many questions, severally. She has asked me one question severally. She said, Mommy, we are Christians and we believe in God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. How about other people that are not Christian? They don't believe in God. Does that mean that they are not going to go to heaven? This girl has asked me this question several times. I tried to answer her. I think my answers are not enough for her. That's why she kept coming. I've tried to talk to my daughter that the Bible we read said that everybody will come under the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. She now said, does that mean that those that don't practice Christianity will go to hell? I said, whatever they believe in, if they serve that thing they believe in with all their heart, they might still make their own heaven. I don't know what their doctrines are, but the doctrine I know about is Christianity. So because we cannot determine for God who goes to heaven and who doesn't, do you think that God is not the creator of everybody on earth? He created Muslims, he created the Hindus, he created the atheists, the traditionalists, Christians, and everybody will come under his name, right? So because we cannot dictate, there are some things we don't have control about. Let's forget those things and worry about the things we can control. And those things we can control, if you have children, they are still little, they are still under your control. Face that. Face your own life. Because if we bring life astray, when I mean astray, that if I put that astray in front of me, it's going to tell me all the things I was thinking in my mind, which I know Tina will not know what I'm thinking in my mind. Niger daughter will not know what is going on in my mind. All they see is that what I'm saying and my beautiful face. They don't know if my heart is dark or if my mind is really very dark. But if God should bring an astray, to do astray on all of us human beings, we will find out that our lives might even be worse than Judy Austin. But because Judy Austin came to the internet as Edoche's second wife, we have painted her to be evil. She might not be a bad woman. She might be a good, decent woman. Let's stop calling her names. Let's stop saying that she is the one that buy this boy. We cannot prove it. Unless if you follow them to do the juju, then come to my comment section and say, yes, you have evidence. Unless if you were the one that held the light for them when they were doing all of those, come to my comment section and tell me otherwise. Because we cannot prove anything, be careful what you say. Judy Austin is also part of the Edoches. Leave the family to mourn in peace. If the fact that your own polygamy did not go well in your family, that does not mean that everybody's polygamy will be the same. No. I was reading Linda Ikeji. Linda Ikeji talked about in one of the posts she made that the rate of divorce in Nigeria is on the rise. They didn't say rate of divorce in the US, in Nigeria is on the rise. If I can get that topic now, I will use it to conclude my live stream so that we can be careful what we say. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Is actually the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. They said divorce rate among young couples in FCT is alarming. Judge laments. Maybe the judge was granting a divorce, and then he now said that maybe everybody that have come here, all the cases he has said, maybe in a day he handles 10 divorce cases. You never can tell. And all of these people going to court for divorce, they are what? They are monogamous marriages. They are not polygamous marriages. Trust me. Because polygamous marriage, you don't go to the court to divorce it. They are monogamous marriages. So if all monogamous marriages are doing so well, why are they always in the court divorcing? Think again. Before you point finger at Judy's mother, that one pained me so much, Judy's mother. The way they were calling Judy's mother, as if these people, they don't have mothers. I say, please, for the sake of our culture, we are Africans, we respect elders, take this woman's name out of your mouth. All right. Thank you so much, Treasure G's, for responding to this. I really appreciate it. But you are not God to determine who deserves whatever or not. Who are we to judge for God as Deputy Jesus? Thank you so much. I believe Selena must have said something. Yul himself should somehow deserve the bashing because she brought... Yeah, Yul deserve the bashing because according to you, he has committed an offense, right? But according to him and his conscience, he did not commit an offense. And I said it in my multiple live streams I did here. The only person that Yul offended in that situation is still May Edoche, not Selena, not me, not any other person. It's still May, and it's only May that can still hold Yul accountable. So no matter how we look at it, it's actually not in our place. I'm making this live stream today as a plea to all the content creators out there, whether on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, leave this family to mourn in peace. And before you point those fingers at Judy and Judy's mom, be ready that you have your proof. Another blessing CEO might happen in our time. So please, I want to round this live stream on by saying thank you immensely for being a part of today's show. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I talk about things like this with facts and with emphasis, you understand, trying to make us understand where we're going wrong, we should do better, including myself. We learn every day. I want to believe that this live stream you have learned one or two things today, not to be judgmental, not to judge people, allow God to be the judge. And also, if you don't have facts on what you're saying on your channel, please be careful so that you don't get arrested like Blessing CEO. Be mindful what you say about others. Be mindful. And also, when you're making all those content and catching, they call it catching cruise with people's emotion, people's mental health, remember that God is still watching all of us. And he is going to hold all of us accountable for how we have lived our lives on this planet Earth. And again, if you're a Christian, how do you pray? If you're a Muslim, how do you pray? If you're a traditionalist, how do you pray? If there is anything you hold dear or you reverence as something that has power over you, how do you consult that? If you can stay in your home and concoct things, speculations, assumptions, and conclude and post on your channel for people to think that that is actually true, what thing was exposed? Nothing. Just for people to come and click and watch nothing. You're passing bad information, false narratives about people. You're damaging their emotions without you knowing it or without thinking about it because you know what you're doing. Be careful. All right. People's mental health, that is the truth. So guys, I do have live streams here Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and I'm still working out time to fit another live stream in between. Thank you immensely for joining me today. Be a carrier of good news and not bad news. And if you want to do your reporting or your analysis, please and please Make sure the information you're coming with is verified before you start speaking. If you cannot verify anything you see on social media, do not talk about it, because it might land you behind bars, just like Blessing CEO. Be mindful what you put your mouth in, be mindful what you share. Let good news reign. Show kindness to others. If you truly love me and you're May Edoche's fan, this is the time for you to say prayers for her, her children, and her family. And this is not the time for you to gaslight the already hurting pain. They have something they are dealing with. Our prayers, supplication to God, and remembering them in our thoughts and daily prayers is what the family need at this time. I'm appealing to all of us to tone it down. Be honest in your analysis. Be honest in your reporting. Be fair in what you're saying, so that even if you're called upon tomorrow, you will say you are doing this under fair usage. We are all YouTuber. YouTube made a provision for fair usage. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. All right. Thank you guys so greatly for being here. Mansa Queen, thank you so much for supporting me today with your money. God bless you real good, and may your pocket never run dry in the mighty name of Jesus. God will replenish you from where that funds came from. God will double it in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you guys for your time. Your time is very precious, because if I sit down for 1 hour to do my job, I know how much I'll collect for sitting down for 1 hour. Talk more of you guys joining me for whole 2 hours. Who am I to have your time for 2 hours? Who am I? And just my black and beautiful. Thank you guys for being here. Please remember, kindness is a muscle. If you haven't gotten that, borrow one. Akwobi, that's kindness. Be kind to yourself enough so that you can be kind to others, and love yourself so deeply so that you have love to share. If you don't love yourself enough, you don't have love to give me. I was watching Bon Jovi today. He talked about his father, that after reading and researching and then understanding life better, he has stopped holding a lot of things against his father, saying that maybe that was the amount of information he had at the time he was raising him, but he is doing it differently with his own children. That anybody saying bad thing about you simply means they do not know better. I love the way he put it, because if you know better, if you have enough love, you cannot give hatred. It's until you have enough love for yourself, that's when you give love. If you're pushing out hatred, pushing out all the bad energy, it simply means that you don't know what it is to be loved. Love yourself enough so that you can love others. Be kind enough to yourself so that you can show the world what kindness truly means. Until I see you guys in my next live stream, kindness is a muscle. Get one.